Hey everyone, it's CraftyPlannerLovR here and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we are going to be memory planning for my birthday trip to Disneyland from back in September 2023, and this is going to be a video that is part of the YouTube collab group, so stay tuned if you want to see me memory plan. If you are new here, hello, welcome. My name is Megan. I craft with lots of different kinds of art media, from planners to art prompt journal books, memory planning, lots of different kinds of crafting content. So if you're interested in seeing what I share, check out the description box below. There will be different playlists related to each category of planning and crafting. And if you want to see more from me, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like I said, today is a very special video because I am participating in another YouTube collab loop, and this month's theme was birthdays. And I thought this was actually a perfect theme because my birthdays and my family's birthdays, we don't really have any until come April. However, I have been meaning to memory plan for a very, very long time for my birthday trip, and I thought, oh my gosh, well, this is a perfect opportunity for me to force myself to do it, because I was trying to come up with a theme and I was like, oh my gosh, there's no birthdays until April for me, what do I do? And then it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this. This would be a perfect way for me to finally get rid of my giant stack of memorabilia from the trip, and also I can finally use all of my pictures, and I already uploaded my first vlog, so it'd be a good introduction for you guys to go check out my first Disneyland vlog if you are interested. I will leave it up here in the cards, and it will be at the end of the video if you are interested in checking that out. Like I said, this is part of the YouTube collab group, so if you came from Emily's channel, hello, welcome. I'm so excited you decided to continue the loop, and I hope you will go into the next person's video. That is going to be Angelique, Angelique Plans. I will leave all of her information in the description box so you guys can check her out. And I will also leave Lisa Marie, who is known here on YouTube as Creatively Lisa Marie. I will leave her information down in the description as well, so you guys can check her out, because she is the hostess of the YouTube collab group. So if you're interested in joining, definitely message her, or you can just message me or comment down below in the video and let me know, and I will tag Lisa Marie in there so she can get you guys set up and prepared, because there's going to be a lot of really fun content coming up. So let's go ahead and jump into what you see in front of you. So this is my memory planning notebook. This is just a planner that I've had for a really long time, and this is where I've gotten anytime I go somewhere that's not inside Florida, I do this. So I've got all of my cruises here. When we went to Iowa for my sister's graduation ceremony for her master's degree. I think all of my cruises are in here, but I could be wrong. I'm not quite sure, but there is a lot in here. So lots of things for me to look back on, and Disneyland is also going in here as well. So I have all of my beautiful pictures, and I actually filmed a little clip so you guys can see how I set these up. I used Canva for that, so I will share that clip with you now. Can I help you? Can I help you? What do you want? So yes, I hope you enjoyed that little view of Bruce. He decided he wanted to be friends with me and check out all of that. So you guys will see all of these photos in depth whenever I actually do the memory planning. But let's go through the memorabilia really quickly, because I am a hoarder and I collect anything and everything I can that is possibly able to be saved. I am one of those people. I will go to the fast food area and say, hey, do you have one of those papers left? Like, when I'm saying fast food area, I'm talking about, yes, I went to the In-N-Out place and I was like, hey, do you have any spare wrappers that I can use? I'm that person. I do collect things, and this is the reason why. So now that we've gone through all the materials, let's get into the memory planning. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is to move everything out of the way, and I'm going to get started by doing, you know, the first day, the travel day. So I think what I'm going to do is line the spine with this washi tape and kind of go through each page, lining it with this tape. Because I used sticker paper for the actual Canva designs, it's very easy for me to add them onto the page. I kind of want them to be crooked. I don't want them to be straight on, just because for me it looks better that way, and I think it's more like aesthetically pleasing for me. Now I'm going to do the next page. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do the In-N-Out page on before the actual day or on the other side. So I think what I'm gonna do is put it on the right side, just because when we were traveling, we went to In-N-Out after that. Like I said, In-N-Out wasn't a great place, but because I have all this memorabilia and I have all of these things, I wanted to include that in my memory planning, just so I'm like, okay, well, you don't need to go again. You went once and now you're good. Now I am figuring out what I want to do for what page I want to put in next. So I think I'm going to start off with adding my Disneyland pages. So I'm kind of trying to play around with how I want to lay things down, what I want to use from what I saved and what I can toss, things like that. I ended up deciding that I'm just going to punch these into the planner itself rather than make them their own page, because they were part of the Disneyland hotel, so I think that that would be a better way for me to use them. All right, moving on to day 2. That was our Disneyland day, so I'm going to use this Dream Fun Magic, fancy, I don't remember where this came from. I think it's Carpe Diem. Now I'm going to add all the receipts from the trip that day and our Disneyland key. And then I really wanted to include one of the PhotoPass cards, at least one of them. So I decided to get some clear tape and just literally tape it onto the page. I skipped through adding the rest of the pages in because I didn't add any physical items to the page, rather than just lining the pages with washi and then flopping on the Canva art photos. So I mean, there's nothing to see there. I'm literally just placing them in, so I skipped that. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to add these cards in. So I was like, oh, I could just use this corn dog wrapper and make a pocket out of it, because my mom does that literally all the time in her crafting, and I took a page out of her book and decided to do that. However, I'm silly and did not realize that I could literally just use one of those extra PhotoPass cards to hold it in, because my thought process was, oh my gosh, it's gonna stick if I don't put something in there, and I don't want to put a piece of paper in there because then it'll rip and it'll glue together. I was not thinking properly, so that's, you see my frustration unfold on camera for you. You're welcome. All right, now we move on to day 4, and this day I spent the entire afternoon, evening, morning in Disneyland all by myself, and it was so much fun. Allison and Dad went to Crystal Cove. That was Dad's full birding day, but I wanted to add all of the receipts and all of that stuff in there first because I had a lot of really fun things that I wanted to add in here, and there's a specific reason why I did lay it out that way. So the reason why I laid it out the way I did is because I have this book. I got it from my sister when she went to Guatemala. I took this with me to Disneyland because I wanted to get some autographs of some rare characters. I mean, I didn't have a specific like goal in mind for characters. I was just there for the fun. Anyway, my story is I have all of these signatures and I really wanted to add them in here because I feel like they're just going to be forgotten if I keep them in that little notebook. I do forget things very frequently, so I thought that it would be a better idea for me to add it in this way. And then the final pages of the spread are going to be our last little fun moments of the parade, and then we took some last minute pictures before heading back out to the hotel. So I went back and added a few things, and now we are complete. So that is my birthday memory planning from when I did my trip to Disneyland, and this was my very first trip, so of course I had to include all of it. Alright everyone, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a lot different than what I normally post on here, but I thought you guys might want to see my process of how I do things in my memory planning. Now, using Canva is a lot different. I used to just like glue the pages straight on, like take the pictures, print them out on a big piece of paper, cut them out, and then glue them on individually, and then type up individual like descriptions. But oh my gosh, doing it on Canva is so much easier. So that is all of the photos and all of the memory planning from my Disneyland trip. Like I said, this was our birthday trip, so this was a very exciting, very fun trip that we had, and I cannot wait to go back to Disneyland. It was so much fun, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, this video is part of the YouTube collab loop for January. The theme was birthdays, so I thought this was a good theme for me to do. And if you guys are wanting to see some more fun birthday themed videos from different people, different planning styles, definitely check out the description box below. Angelique's video is going to be the next one in the loop, and you can check that out just by clicking the link. Once you continue all the way through the loop and you get back to me, that means you've completed the loop. So I really hope you guys will take some time out of your day to watch all of these amazing planners and all of their hard work. They are so talented and so inspiring. And don't forget to follow Lisa Marie. Once again, she is known as Creatively Lisa Marie here on YouTube, and she is the one who created this loop. She's the one in charge of everything, so I really hope you guys will go support her as well. She obviously has a video in this loop too, so don't forget to check hers out when you get to the video in the loop. If you are new here or coming from the loop, thank you guys so much for continuing the loop. We hope you will continue to finish up the loop, and we thank you guys so much for your support. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already so you see more of my beautiful videos and so you can see more of my vlogs from Disneyland. Like I mentioned, I do already have day 1 up, so you can check that out. It will be in the cards here, and I will link it at the end of the video so you don't have to worry about waiting for it. It is in a playlist called Travel With Me, and I do include all of my cruise vlogs too, so you can check those out if you have time or if you're interested in seeing what I do behind the scenes. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was inspirational to you. Please don't forget to check out everybody else in the loop, and until next time, craft on. Bye guys!